Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the circus. My name is Nareve, and today we are talking about Warriors. I just hit 110 with the new Legion expansion. It's been like 3 or 4 days since it came out, and I wanted to discuss a little bit about what specs are the best. And right now for Warriors, of course, that's going to be arms. I did level through the entire expansion leveling process as Fury, and I wasn't too terribly satisfied with it when I hit max level. I was struggling to pull like 90k DPS. So I switched over. I actually have worse artifact. I'm using a 694 artifact in my weapon. I am using an 805 as well, but the 694 is bringing me down quite a bit, and yet I'm still pulling some pretty substantial numbers, as you can see. It doesn't mess around. Now I'm going to break down why it is that way. As an arms warrior, your most important stat is mastery. As you can see, I'm at 63% mastery right now. I have a lot. I've been lucky with mastery gear. I have mastery on just about every single item, including this ring that I'm not even going to replace right now, even though I had a technical item level upgrade. Just because how much mastery it is. To put this in perspective, I'm sitting at an 801 item level. I'm pushing anywhere from 180 to 250k DPS. I have another person in my guild who is at an item level of 830. That's 29 item level higher, and he only has 53 mastery, and he is pulling about the same as me. Now here's why mastery is so ridiculously broken right now. Colossus Smash smashes the enemy's armor, dealing damage and increasing the damage you deal to them by 78% for 8 seconds. 78%, that's a pretty big number, but here's where it gets nuts. Mastery increases all damage of your Colossal Smash by 63% and causes it to increase the damage you deal to the target by an additional 63%. Now for all you math whizzes out there, 63 and 78% is 141%. That means I'm increasing, every time I hit Colossus Smash, I'm increasing my damage by 141% for the next 8 seconds. Now, that's not all. When you use your ability from your artifact weapon, it increases, or it applies the Colossus Smash effect to all nearby targets. Not to mention the fact that you can get Colossal Smash procs when it's not on cooldown, meaning you can have this up almost all the time on at least one target, and it makes it so you can pull the 200,000s, the 300,000s. I've even peaked at 380,000 DPS when I popped all my stuff, and that is why currently Warriors are the #1 DPS. Now, one of the things that I will say, I do personally use Icy Veins, and they suggest you go this route with your artifact. So for the first 9 levels, you go War Breaker to Thoradin's Might to Crushing Blows to Will of the First King, Exploit Weakness, and Shattered Defense. Now, once you get to Shattered Defense, you get another spike to your damage. After using Colossus Smash, your next Mortal Strike or Execute gains 30% increased critical strike chance and deals 30% additional damage. With that, my Colossal Smash, I had my first Legion 1 million crit on my warrior. So now here's why I switched from Fury. Fury is a lot of fun for me. It's a super simple rotation that is basically 4 buttons, realistically. The AoE on Fury is, in my opinion, unrivaled, and that's just because the AoE from Fury, Whirlwind, has no cooldown or cost. With arms, you have a 25 rage cost. Technically no cooldown, but there's still a cost here, right? And for anybody that plays a warrior, they know it can get difficult at times to keep your Fury up to a point where you can just spam that, right? With Fury, that's not a problem. You can just AoE for days, and the rotation is super simple. So if you're not doing end game content right away and you're not trying to push that and you're not trying to be the very best like no one ever was, my suggestion, stick with Fury. Super simple, super fun, and super great AoE. For leveling, I loved it. It does have a little bit of a sustainability issue, but it's really not that bad. However, if you want to pull the big numbers, you have to go with arms. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. Now, I will say the arms rotation, substantially harder and really easy to mess up. I have noticed multiple times already that you misclick one thing, your proc doesn't work properly, you're still going to be pulling good numbers, but you're not going to be pulling amazing numbers, right? If I mess up my rotation, I'm sitting out a boot 150k to 180k DPS. If I don't mess it up, I'm anywhere from 180 to 250. And again, that comes back down to the whole RNG effect of it's kind of neither here nor there whether or not you're actually going to get your procs properly, right? Because I can get either my 45-second cooldown on Colossus Smash, or I can get like 4 procs, 5 procs in that time of Colossus Smash, and just have that constant 141 increase on damage. So overall, go arms if you want to learn it, but if you can't really keep up, or you're messing up the rotation, or you're just not understanding it, Fury is also a very viable option. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry I didn't post yesterday, or on Wednesday. Grandma's in the hospital. I have a kidney stone right now. My grandma actually just got out of open heart surgery, so it's been a little bit hectic for me here. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you sometime in the next few days.